All right, Alexander Zenoz, thank you so much for coming back with me today. And you have got a huge announcement. You just announced this a couple days ago during your show at the Gray Box Theater with your band, the Birds of Paradise. What's coming up in February?
So we had the chance to announce that I will be starring in The Wedding Singer over at the Coral Springs Center for the Arts with Envision Theater Company. It's a phenomenal musical if you haven't seen it. If you've at least seen the movie with Adam Sandler, it's full of heart, it's full of laughs, it's 80s. There's tons of like 80s themed music as well as Adam Sandler's original song, I Want to Grow Old with You. It's truly like a spectacle. It's wonderful and a real treat. So I would definitely get your tickets to this concert, and I mean musical.
Have you, yeah, concert, musical, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Um, have you seen The Wig yet? Because that
So
half the
the
wig,
wig.
half the character of Adam Sandler is just the look from his 80s,
Oh yeah.
90s look, right?
I think I can get some extensions put in for sure. Keep it business in the front, but party in the back.
Oh, a boy after my own Central Indiana heart. I love that. So what songs are in the book? What will you be singing?
So, there's iconic numbers all throughout, but like I was saying, is there's the iconic one from the movie, which is I Want to Grow Old with You, which is, he's building up to this one song. He's always a singer-songwriter, and they eventually go through this whole romance throughout the whole like movie of like friends to lovers,
Mhm.
um, and finding each other and understanding that they're kind of both looking for the same thing. So in the movie, there's this whole bit where he's pretty much it's Billy Idol, right? I'm pretty sure it's Billy Idol
Yeah,
from White who sings White Wedding.
yeah.
And he's on the airplane with them, and they get the X off the airplane, and they sing this beautiful song together. Well, he sings it alone in the movie, but in the musical, we'll be singing it together. I'll be starring with Jessica Balton, phenomenal star. If you guys got the chance to see wait, I think it was I want to call it Let It Go. I'm such a fool. It was it was Frozen. The name of the musical is Frozen. She was in the musical Frozen, and not only was she in the ensemble, she's so talented. She's a very young actress, like just getting into the business and everything. And she was actually the understudy of Anna. So, she's got a huge career ahead of her from going to understudy to big star, and I think it's only going to keep going from there. So, you can come for me, but stay for her because she's phenomenal. You're going to love it.
I love that movie so much because it's funny, but it's got so much heart. And that's one of those things that how do you, because when you're sitting in a movie theater, it's a different way to convey that as opposed to trying to do it to a theater that's 40 rows deep and
Oh
and
yeah.
mezzanine and all that. How do you get the heart to go through and reach all the audience?
I think what's really wonderful about this specific show in regards to that, and it's something that I've noticed I seem to excel in, that is like one of my like special talents, I feel like, is engaging the audience and reaching out. And I think a lot of theater actors are taught to stop at the fourth wall. And um, I try not to stop there. I try to always think about who's looking at me, who's engaging with me, who's trying to seek connection in this moment. People paid for their tickets, and I think that's what's wonderful about the showmanship of this show is there's a lot of fourth wall breaking and breaking out and interacting and bringing the audience in on the excitement that's happening on stage. So it really makes this already energetic, fun, romantic comedy of a movie pop out at you and take you on this whirlwind of a story where you guys are rooting for the lovers the whole time and just really a part of this. We might as well be the office cheeseman. So
So I'm a child of the 80s, and this song touches a lot of that. This is like a lot of this is the soundtrack of my youth. Um, for you, better hair band, White Snake or Cinderella?
ooh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with White Snake because Yeah, White Snake for sure.
Yeah, because here we are again on our own.
Oh yeah. Going down the only road we've ever known.
Thank you for playing. All right, all right. Give me the deets again. This is out in Coral Springs.
Yes. So this is out in Coral Springs at the Coral Springs Center for the Performing Arts. It'll be with Envision Theater Company. So you guys can go online to the Center for the Arts right now on their website and find us right there. You can also go to my website if you want, www.alexanderzenos.com. Same little name that's right there. I don't know if that'll show later. Maybe you just put a graphic in there. So, and you can go to that website and then go to my list of shows, and it can also bring you a link there in case you don't know how to spell. So.
Oh, it's like you've read my writing. All right, Alexander, thank you so much. Break a leg, break multiple limbs. Have a great
Thank you.
show.
Thank you so much, John. You have a great day. All right.
Bye.